Welcome to this timeless message reading. If this message has found you today, trust that it has reached you at exactly the right moment. There is an energy surrounding you that you may not fully recognize yet. Spirit wants you to know that something beautiful has been unfolding behind the scenes, even while your attention has been focused elsewhere. This is a collective reading, so take what resonates with your journey and gently leave the rest behind. The first message coming through is simple yet incredibly powerful. Your name is being spoken with respect in places you've never been. Pause for a moment and let that settle into your heart. You may believe your life has been ordinary lately. You may think you've simply been moving through your days, doing your best, helping people when you can, learning your lessons, and quietly growing. But Spirit says your influence has traveled much farther than you realize. There are conversations happening that you know nothing about. People you've never met have already heard positive things about you. Your name has entered rooms long before your physical presence ever will. You don't witness these moments. You aren't standing beside the people speaking. You don't hear the compliments. You don't see the expressions on people's faces when your name is mentioned. Yet these conversations are very real. Someone is describing you as trustworthy. Someone is remembering your kindness. Someone is recommending you without expecting anything in return. And every one of these moments is quietly shaping opportunities that are moving toward you. The cards reveal that this isn't happening because you've been trying to impress anyone. You weren't chasing recognition. You weren't carefully building an image. You were simply being yourself. Spirit says authenticity has a vibration that people remember. Real character leaves an imprint long after conversations end. Many people spend years trying to appear successful. You have been quietly becoming someone whose presence naturally creates respect. That difference matters. The energy surrounding you isn't built on popularity, it's built on consistency. The universe shows me people remembering the small things you've done. Perhaps you encouraged someone during a difficult season. Perhaps you treated someone with kindness when nobody else noticed them. Perhaps you kept your promises when others failed to do so. To you, those moments seemed ordinary. To someone else, they became unforgettable. Spirit reminds you that people rarely forget how you make them feel. Long after words disappear, the feeling remains. Your name has become connected with that feeling. When someone hears your name, they don't only remember your face, they remember honesty, they remember calmness. They remember someone who made life feel a little easier. That energy continues traveling even when you are completely unaware of it. One of the strongest messages appearing in these cards is influence. Not influence through fame, not influence through social media, not influence through wealth. This is something much deeper. This is the influence that grows because people genuinely trust your character. There are individuals with important connections who have already formed a positive impression of you. Interestingly, many of them have never even met you. Their opinion comes through someone who has. Spirit says this is how unseen blessings often begin. One conversation, one recommendation, one sincere compliment. Those simple moments create invisible bridges leading toward your future. The cards reveal a beautiful image. It's as though every act of kindness you've offered has become a light. Those lights are connecting together, creating a pathway that someone else is beginning to notice. The universe wants you to understand something important. Nothing you've done with genuine intention has ever been wasted, even the moments when you thought nobody appreciated your effort. Someone noticed, even the days when you wondered whether your work mattered. Someone remembered, even the conversations you forgot years ago. Someone carried those memories forward. Spirit is smiling because you underestimated the impact you've had. You thought you were simply living your life. The universe says you were quietly planting seeds. Now those seeds are beginning to bloom. The energy shifts again. I'm seeing circles of influence. These aren't necessarily wealthy people. They're people whose decisions create opportunities, leaders, business owners, teachers, mentors, creative professionals, community builders, people whose opinions carry weight. Some of these individuals have already become curious about you. They've heard your name more than once. Each time it appears, it's connected with positive qualities: reliable, wise, respectful, authentic. Spirit says these words matter. In today's world, genuine character has become increasingly rare. People recognize it quickly when they encounter it. You may wonder how all this happened. The answer is beautifully simple. You remained yourself. You didn't pretend to be someone else. You didn't sacrifice your values just to fit in. You chose honesty even when it wasn't convenient. You chose compassion even when others didn't. You chose integrity even when no one was watching. The universe never overlooks those choices. Every decision created another layer of trust around your name. Now that trust is becoming your greatest introduction. The cards also reveal something unexpected. Someone is preparing to recommend you for an opportunity you've never considered. Perhaps they haven't reached out yet. Perhaps the conversation hasn't fully happened. But Spirit says your name has already entered that possibility. You don't need to chase every door. Some doors are already opening from the inside. This message is especially important if you've recently questioned your progress. Maybe you've wondered why recognition has been slow, why your efforts seemed unnoticed, why others appeared to move ahead more quickly. Spirit gently asks you not to compare your timing with anyone else's. The strongest foundations are often built quietly. While others seek attention, you've been building trust. Trust lasts much longer than attention ever could. Your angels are also revealing another beautiful truth. The people who genuinely matter are paying attention, not because you're perfect, because you're real. They see someone willing to learn, someone willing to grow, someone who treats people with respect regardless of status. That quality cannot be manufactured. It can only be lived. The energy around your future feels incredibly promising. I keep seeing introductions happening naturally, an unexpected invitation, a recommendation, a meeting arranged through mutual connections, a message arriving from someone you weren't expecting. None of it will feel forced. Everything flows through relationships already carrying positive energy. Spirit says this is the reward of living authentically. The opportunities coming toward you won't require pretending to be someone else. They'll arrive because your true self already made the introduction. Continue being patient. Continue showing kindness. Continue doing excellent work even when nobody applauds. The universe is recording every sincere action. Nothing meaningful is ever lost. Before closing this reading, Spirit asks you to release any belief that your efforts have gone unnoticed. They have been seen, they have been remembered, they have been spoken about. Your journey is creating waves far beyond what your eyes can currently see. Now repeat these affirmations with confidence. My authentic energy opens the right doors for me. My name carries trust, respect, and positive influence. The right people are being guided toward me. I welcome opportunities aligned with my highest good. Everything meant for me is already finding its way to my life. As this reading comes to an end, remember one final message from Spirit. You don't need to force your reputation. You only need to protect your character. Your reputation belongs to other people's opinions. Your character belongs to your soul. And it is your character that has been quietly creating miracles long before you realized they were happening. Walk forward with confidence, not because you need the world's approval, but because the universe has already recognized the light you carry. Your name has already arrived in places your feet have not yet reached. Very soon, the opportunities following your name will arrive at your door. Thank your angels, thank the universe, and continue walking your path with the same authenticity that brought you here. The best chapters of your story are only beginning.